Good morning, guys. I want to sit down and spend a moment with you guys this morning talking about if I were to lose or want to have a goal of losing 10 pounds of fat in the next 9 weeks, what would be the big 3 things that I would double down on and never miss? Number 1, being in a caloric deficit, meaning I need to burn more calories than I am consuming. And how would I go about this? I'd probably go about this in one of a couple ways. 1, I'm going to download some sort of app that I'm going to track every single thing that I consume. When it comes to the food, when it comes to the liquids, when it comes to things that are marinated in, when it comes to the seasoning that I put things on there. I just know the research is very, very clear that we not only do we need to create a caloric deficit, but we need to have a sustained caloric deficit over a period of time. So I know that it's not the most fun thing, not the most glamorous thing, but it's just like your finances. If you want to retire one day, we probably have an idea of what is coming in versus what is coming out, and is the exact same thing here when it comes to being in a caloric deficit and sustaining a caloric deficit. My second thing I would focus on is walking. I know a lot of people that I've chatted with don't necessarily walk a ton or don't consider walking even exercise. I'm gonna have to argue against that. That research is pretty clear that there's a direct correlation between the populations that move their body more, that walk more, are leaner, they live longer, they're happier. In simple terms, these don't have as many hours in the day to be snacking on foods if you're out and about, moving, being in the sunshine, being in nature. So my push to you is, at a minimum, how can we get 7,500 steps in a day as a non-negotiable? Obviously, if you get above that, phenomenal. If you have the time to do more than that, phenomenal. But a bare minimum, getting in those 7,500 steps at a minimum every single day. And the third thing that I would need to realize or remember is that fat loss is going to take time. It's not the most enjoyable thing. Honestly, it kind of sucks and it's hard. But we need to acknowledge that right from the get-go, that for a lot of us, we've probably been putting on weight or fat for years after years over years, or maybe decades over decades. We're not just going to lose 10 pounds of body fat in a couple weeks just by making these adjustments or talking about or thinking about these things I'm talking about of tracking and walking. But we have to acknowledge that this health and wellness and fitness thing is not a 9-week challenge. This is a forever thing. There's not a finish line when it comes to health and wellness. And so how can you be patient? That's my biggest thing. Patience, patience, patience. This is going to take time. It's not the most fun thing in the world, but I know your mind, your body, your bones, your blood, your connective tissue, everything is going to like you so much more if we can be patient, reduce our body fat, and really look at health and wellness as a journey.